fandoms. If you're not involved, run away and hide under a rock, because fandoms will consume your life. I belong to one fandom specifically, and it's one that my cousin actually introduced me to, and now my mom thinks I have OCD about this book series. You're thinking, is it Harry Potter? No. Good book though. A good series. Freaking awesome. I recommend it to anybody who hasn't read it. Twilight, then it must be Twilight. No, I read the books and they're good books, and the movies could be better, and I just don't think it's fandom worthy. Hunger Games, no. And this is one that is really becoming popular, and if you type it into Tumblr or anything, you will get the full force fandom hit. And you ready? It's my City of Bones. I am currently on City of Lost Souls, which I've had all my freaking god moments. But this book is becoming a movie, and it is freaking awesome. And after I read the first trilogy, because it started out as a trilogy, going City of Bones, City of Ashes, and City of Glass, and then she wrote more books to go along with it. And I have not read The Infernal Devices yet. I say too much. Okay, is not a word that I can use anymore. I was about to say it. Dang it. But after the trilogy, I really got into the fandom of it, because I started, Googling the cast members and, typing in fan art in Google and coming up with this, and then coming across Tumblr and blogs and fan fiction, and then becoming an RPer on Facebook, and it's just like all these feels. And I ship people now, which I did not know what shipping was until I started with Malik. And I'll make a video about Malik at another time. Malik, okay, I'm not even going to get into Malik right now. But these books, you must get into them. And I bet you, after reading at least the trilogy, maybe the book after the trilogy, you'll start shipping two of the characters. You will. I promise you. And after, your emotions change so much when you're reading this. You root for one person, and then you find out he's a different person, and then you start rooting for him, and then you find out that he died, and you're like, oh no, come back, and then he comes back, and you're just like, just, oh my. And while I was waiting for City of Lost Souls to come out in book, my mom got it for me in the audio version, which I have been listening to. I tried to read another book. It doesn't work, because your thoughts go back to this. They do, like, when you, and then I thought, I can reread something, because, I've already read it. I can just get into it really easily. I know what's going to happen. Maybe I can skip around in it, get to the really good part. That doesn't work either. And my mom is actually starting to get worried about me. I already have medicine for my ADD, and I think next time we go back to my therapist, something, whatever, the person that diagnosed me with mental problems, is gonna see if I can get OCD medication. I don't want to get rid of this fandom, because this is the best fandom ever, because the author of this book, Cassandra, knows what it's like to be in a fandom. She used to write fan fiction over Harry Potter. Type in the Draco trilogy. But she belonged to that fandom, and she knows how it is. And as an author, she treats her fandom that she rules over like they're her best friends. And the second she has people cast, she posts it on Twitter. And then, you know, everyone just goes and Googles that. And we laugh with her and we cry with her. And it's just, oh my gosh. I think this is the best fandom ever, and I never want to leave. I don't want to get a real life. I'm afraid of growing up because then I'll have to leave and get a job. And if that happens and I'm still part of this fandom, I'm getting fired from that job, let's be honest. Well, thank you for listening to my rant. Okay, so book obviously to read is City of Bones. And if you're already into this fandom, my favorite fanfiction about Malik, you know who Malik is Blue by Spun. Just type that into Google and it's just so sweet. I don't know why I'm so addicted to it, but I love all Spun's fanfictions because he writes them really, or she writes them. I think it said she in the, yeah, well anyway, because she just writes them really well, and it gets to a point where it kind of touches you. And each morning when I wake up, I read Blue by Spun. And it is totally Malik. And if it doesn't come up in Google, then just type in Malik, Blue, Spun. And the song to listen to is Tumblr Fandom Style, which is a parody of English Style. I heard like me they're talking about. And video to watch, or YouTube person, Danisnotonfire. Because I know anyone who's in any fandom is addicted to British YouTubers. Sorry that I'm not one. Well, bye.